in Sawang, downtown Hinanangan. We are on our way to...
Back.
It's Santo Niño Uno to get our water. We decided to get water from Santo Niño Uno for how many months now?
About 2 now. It's easier to get to than city. They actually have a little bit of a parking.
Yeah. So we are on our way to get our drinking water. It's a different direction from where we normally go. Going south instead of north.
Clouds and mountains.
And this area, this part of town is where we normally pay our electric bill. Our total electric bill for the month of January, February is
4,000 pesos.
4,000 pesos.
$80.
There's my... Here it is. It's due next week.
We had a lot of power tool usage last week or last month.
This is the highest
Yeah.
since we came to the Philippines.
Well, we built the bridge,
Yeah.
and then we did the floor in the Payag.
Michael's using a lot of power
Then we did
for
the
his
floor.
power tools.
Then we did the floor inside the guest house. And each one of those, if we had to put stringers underneath of it, I had to scrape the wood. So I used a lot of electricity cutting straight edges on those things. So, and then compressor and nail gun and compressor and air sprayer, which I won't do again unless it's just for small because the compressor ran the whole time. So I just use a brush instead of spitting electricity.
This is the same route as when we went to get our chicken the other day. Well, we go past the diversion road. So anyway, the highest so far for our electric bill is 4,000 pesos.
That we do an awful lot of laundry for some reason.
Yeah, laundry.
Awful lot of laundry.
So since June, when we came, I would average
About 3,000 maybe.
about 3,000 pesos a month for electricity.
Which is $60.
Still cheaper than when we were in America. So today we are going to talk about budget. What is our monthly budget look like?
There's a big park right in the front.
You can park right behind
Part of the problem being here, people don't pay attention.
You had to blinker on.
Yes, I did. He did not care.
That was a close one, guys.
Closest one we've had.
Yeah, we want. It's part of driving here in the Philippines. Anyway, we're here now. Danger of driving here, guys. People don't pay attention even if you have your blinker on.
That they don't care.
They still try to overtake. That was a close one. So
your budget?
We have been here 8 months, and so far we like it.
You like it like that?
We're actually, it's funny how I would put it, but we're making money retiring here. Between Mike's and my Social Security, we're actually building a nest egg somehow. Isn't it kind of strange? But, so our monthly expenses, here we go. We give 10,000 to church for ministries. That's our monthly budget.
It's like $200.
A little under $200. It's $175 actually. And then for the internet, we have a monthly bill of $1,000. That's fixed.
That's $20.
$17.50. We have Starlink. Elon Musk's Starlink.
Starlink.
I don't have any complaint. Sometimes, well, especially now that it's rainy season, it's slow. Maybe because
The rain affects the downlink from the satellite.
yeah. But that's 1,000 pesos, which is $17.50. Electric bill, we just talked about that.
Well, when we get done with construction, they'll probably be down $2,800 a month, I imagine.
Yeah, but since I just averaged it out for the 8 months, it is actually $3,200, and it is $56 a month. Our gas for cooking, LPG gas. It's not really monthly because
It's just when we run out.
when we run out, it's normally like 2.5 months.
I thought it was
One
about
tank-
a month.
Huh?
Since I've started baking, it's about a month.
No,
No?
no, it's 2.5. Before you started baking, it was like it goes up to 3 months before we get a new tank. But since Michael started baking, this has been like 2-3 months now that we normally get tank delivered every 2.5 months.
It's the size of a grill tank.
Yeah, just like a grill tank. It lasts us 2.5 months. And we cook a lot because we cook our food. We hardly eat out. Morning, sometimes noon. Morning and night, that's when we normally cook. But anyway, it is 1,140
Free delivery.
free delivery.
Almost within an hour delivery when the call is made.
So I'm thinking 1,140, I would just say
$500 a month.
$10 a month.
$10. Oh, that's right. It's 20 pesos.
It's 20 pesos
Yeah.
for 1,000.
Yeah, $10 a month.
Yeah. So for our groceries, I put in 15,000 a month, which is $210, because it's not the same. Maybe this week I'll be spending 1,500 pesos for grocery, and then the next it'll be like, 2,300.
That's not including the bread flour that I have to order online, which I'll
That's true. I haven't included that.
which is
But he orders unbleached flour, rye
unbleached all-purpose and unbleached bread flour.
Bread flour. He orders that online.
350 pesos per 5 kilo about. And
Yeah, but how often do you?
about a month maybe. I don't know.
Monthly. So that's
It
not.
depends
a
on
whole
which
lot.
one. All-purpose I've had to order 3 times now.
And then we have JJ's allowance. I give him 100 pesos a day, so he gets 2,000 a month, which is $35. Drinking water is $300 pesos a month, which is $5. And then we buy a sack of rice, which is 50 kilos. For 2,800, we do not consume 50 kilos of rice a month. I just put it here as a monthly thing because most of the time I end up
Giving it away.
giving it away. We have some people who come and needing, a rice, so I give them away because that's the way to do it. So 2,800 is the rice, which is like $50. So far, well, the diesel. Daddy talked about the diesel.
No,
The gas for this vehicle.
it's
How much is it monthly?
don't know. It's somewhere around 55 to 60 pesos a liter. And I don't know, we fill up about every 3 weeks with 1,500 pesos about every 3 weeks. And we fill up out of town. If we go to Tacloban, there's a couple of places we'll stop at because it runs 10 pesos cheaper a liter. If we go south, we fill up place south, and if we have to fill up when we aren't going anywhere, we'll go to the place south of us, Amahan.
Anahawan. 2 towns from us.
It's 2 towns, it's not that bad of a drive. We'll go fill up there and save 10 pesos a liter. But 1,500, I don't know, 1,500 pesos and every 3 weeks or so. At best, we don't do much driving.
Yeah. So that's how much we spend on gas. Hey guys, we're in Mayorga Leyte on our way to Tacloban. So one of the ways we save on gas is we compare prices. We check prices of gasoline stations on our way to Tacloban, and it ranges from 6 to 8 a gallon.
Liter.
Oh, a liter. 6 to 8 pesos a liter. And so far, our favorite
Shogun.
is Shogun. We always stop here before we head back home and fill up because right now it's only 52 pesos and 80 cents a liter. So guess where we're stopping on our way home. That's how we save money on gas. And we don't drive as much anymore when we're in town. It's only what?
Once a month, once every 3 weeks.
Yeah, and when we go to Sawang or get our water, that's about it. So we don't fill our car with gas from Hinunangan because most of the time it's 6 to 8 liter, 6 to 8 per liter. So we try to cut our gas expenses. gas is like 68. Diesel 68 or 66. I don't. We don't fill up there. Anyway. Okay, so the for the phone, we decided it's like $10 a month. We just
for all three.
round up. Yeah, for all three of us.
We buy load cards. When we're in Tacloban, we'll buy load cards. The one I buy, and the way I load mine, it gives me like 6,000 or 7,000 megabytes data, unlimited time, and 90 texts, 90 phone calls. And I hardly ever use it, so then I'll just load up on data, and we don't use it that much. Judson just loads data.
I don't use that much either.
Floor hasn't loaded for quite some time, so I'd probably load every other month. Judson probably loads a month, so it don't cost a lot of money there either.
I'm on the internet constantly, so.
But that's from Sky. That's from the internet, from the Skylink.
Internet. Yeah, Starlink.
It's on this side. Now my countertop.
So we need to finish talking about our budget. While Michael is making, what are you making, Daddy?
Pizza crust.
Pizza crust for tonight. We're gonna have pizza. This is out of a sourdough discard.
Well,
Okay, so yesterday we stopped at the phone. So now we go to the VoIP. How much do we spend on that?
we got two different ones. We got one that's a Topeka number that you can call, that calls us here on our phone. That one's $150 a year, and it has a voicemail box, and it'll do a voicemail box to your email. So when they put something in that mailbox, you get a message on email, so you know it's there, and you can even listen to it there. And the other one we have is it's Yolla, Y-O-L-L-A, and it's to call back to the States, to any number in the States, and that one costs a penny a minute.
Penny a minute.
Minute, and that's it.
That's a winner. Okay, so that's a penny a minute. The digital mailbox is
Oh, I don't know how much that is.
$100 a year. We have a virtual mailbox.
And we left it as a forwarding or an
Our
address.
US address.
our address, sort of. So we get mail there, and they will tell you on email that you have mail, and you log on, and you can look at the envelope, and you can either throw it away, discard, free, shred it, which is $2.25 for 10 pages, or they will scan it into a PDF file, and that's $2.25 for 10 pages also. And then
That's
you
not
can
bad.
look at it, and so that's what we're doing. And then if it goes over 30 days, they'll charge you another, I don't know how much for going over 30 days. So some of our tax forms are gone over, but I don't want to get rid of them yet on there. I'm going to try to get a hold of our tax preparer. She hasn't answered my email, so I'm going to try to call her. And if we can just ship it right from there, they'll also mail it from there at a price. So if we can just get it there and mail it to her, that'd be great.
Okay, so that's the digital mailbox. Sorry. Okay, for property taxes, I paid 500 pesos for our property here, including the house. And
That's $10.
And then 180 for our property in the mountain a year.
That's about $3.
And then another 180 for our property in Pondo.
And another $3, so you're looking at $16 so far. What
Yeah.
about the car? The property tax on the car?
Our car insurance is 1,100 for the year,
What about tax though?
but it only covers.
Liability.
It hardly covers anything.
It's just in case.
200,000 pesos.
It's just in case you run over somebody, you can pay them off.
Health insurance, we really don't have health insurance. We have money set aside for medical expenses in case we have a need for that. So no, we do not have health insurance. For entertainment, we don't have, it's zero. Our entertainment is going to the beach. That's about it.
That's about it.
Because we're kind of tied down right now. We have a JJ who is a student in high school here, so it's really dependent on his schedule. So we haven't been traveling yet.
We want to.
We want to.
We want to go see a friend that's over in, where's Pat?
Hello.
Yellow, somewhere. We want to go see him. And then
After school.
After school, I need to send him a message seeing about that. Maybe you'll see it on the.
Maybe you're
Maybe you're
watching
Pat.
this back. Okay, so for clothing, we really don't have. We don't have budget for clothing. We have boxes of clothes that we brought with us. Use it to pad as padding for our stuff that we shipped here. So they are being stored. So anyway, we don't have.
With mothballs so the bugs don't get into it.
We do not have clothing budget. What else should
We're
we?
cheap.
Yeah, we're cheap. We always have been cheap.
We gotta buy flour twice a month.
So I think that's,
I think we talked about that yesterday.
yes. That is
What's
Yeah.
the grand total?
my grand total for church and ministries, internet, electric bill, and water. Electric bill / water is $56 because we have a deep well pump, so we don't pay water.
And if we did, it's like
It's only
50
like
pesos
50
a
pesos.
month.
So gas I'm talking about the LPG here, every 2.5 months. Diesel, we talked about that. Grocery and incidentals, I just put 15,000 for grocery and I think I'm going through this again.
I think so.
But anyway,
Pick
So-
up your note.
my total is $600 a month, but that does not include the phone, the digital mailbox, because those are, yearly stuff. So those are our monthly expenses, $600 a month.
Now that we have chickens, we'll have chicken feed in there, but that's not that much.
Yeah.
And our biggest expenses are because we're remodeling stuff. That gets expensive.
Yeah, but that's not in our budget.
That's not in the budget, though. It's in the overall budget. It's like
Ah.
the guest house. We spent
We already
$600
Yeah.
on 5 doors and a couple other little things.